series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was, but when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball and hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of the series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Now the 2-0 home.
Aye. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the 2-1. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. Accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think in the first inning, you'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 2-2. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
George Springer the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here's the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first, and Kluber pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Now into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there's out number 1.
That is big. The first base.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2, here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting short. The third baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. hot shot down the line. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Kluber steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. And right into the shift. Reined in. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And now Kyle Higashioka. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Thairo Estrada digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Clint Frazier would be next. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
To 1-2 now.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next to dig in, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The set. And the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio stepping up now. First pitch on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 1-0. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Bichette is off of first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if he's staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hicks has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks,
That's the ball.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Short, hit hard. Bichette's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. He bounced out last time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the first pitch. In there for strike one. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 44.
Next, it'll be Rowdy Tellez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Kluber steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And now the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Davis is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Tyro Estrada. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, he shows some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one to count to Clint Frazier.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Estrada on third. Torres is over at second with one down in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Steven Matz is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Aaron Judge will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch.
No, that's low.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. 1 run scored. And he's safe.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Frazier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Aaron Hicks is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
That's over. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's set, now the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Line hard deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees 4, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 7.
Now here's the first offering. Reese McGuire will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Biggio.
So next to bat will be Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Two and two. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready now is Tyro Estrada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
And now the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Estrada
Gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
1-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the 3-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Ryan Barucki gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in next, Luke Voigt. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
In there, strike one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike three. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. And now here is Jonathan Davis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
No, that's
Looked
down.
like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, George Springer. Hit in the air down the left field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-1.
Ball, down.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one
Now
so
back,
far, but
left
after
field.
that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Davis over at second. Hernandez is over at first with one away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game. Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Number 7.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Luber pauses. Here's his offering. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 7-2. So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Fouled off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. Now a move over to first. Runners back. And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Next, it'll be George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bichette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now back to designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ross Stripling's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Ross Strickland.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gleyber Torres. First offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Aaron Judge waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1. They're on top 7-2. Zach Britton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
53, Zach Britton.
Stepping up is Lourdes Gurriel. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 3.
Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And another foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball 1.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. That's a ball.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. LeMahieu with a great stop. The throw. Touche, sir.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but called a strike. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Hey. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now to bat, Luke Voigt. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Hey! Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did. Batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. One and one the count now. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Well above above the letters with the fastball that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 2. Striding in is Reese McGuire, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Through first and hustling for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's just 1 for 6. Comes set and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
McGuire leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the AB now. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force.
Bueno, aquí estamos con Zach Britton, ¿verdad? Zach Britton, quien va a lanzar enfrentando a Bob Bichette. Mala ahí esa. Bueno, el equipo tiene una ventaja bastante considerable por acá.
Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that
traernos a Loaiziga para cerrar el partido.
Jonathan Loaiziga will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall. Gone.
Solo a eso lo trajimos.
For a home run.
Qué terrible. Qué terrible. No sé por qué no me dejó. ¿Por qué razón? ¿Alguien sabe alguna regla del béisbol? ¿Por qué no me dejó cambiarlo?
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 0 for 4. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Lifted in the air toward the line in right, and no one will track it down. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well executed.
To plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Corey Kluber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
Welcome to the